Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. In this video, we're going to take a look at my animated stuff. I don't have a whole lot, but I got enough titles to show you. So we're just going to breeze through it. I want to keep the video at under 15 minutes. Just going to show you the artwork and just something real brief so we can move through all these titles real quick. So first up, we got TMNT. Now this was animated, but it was a different type of animation. It was really good, had a really good story. Show you the artwork. Check out TMNT if you're a turtle buff. Next up is, this is the new version of Thundercats. This is the complete series on Blu-ray. Now, this was good, but it wasn't as good as the original. And I think a lot of the fans of the original didn't like this one, and it didn't do too good in the ratings, and it didn't last long. So this is the complete series, and you'll see how thin the case is compared to when I show you the original Thundercats series, how thick that case is. Ninja Batman. This was better than I thought. I didn't think much of this going into it, but this was damn good. Check it out. Ninja Batman. Next is Animated Gold. Transformers, the movie. The real Transformers, the movie, not the Bayformers crap. This movie takes a dump on all the Bayformer movies. All 5 of them. This one movie takes a dump on all of them. This is a steelbook. This is a steelbook version. This is the 30th anniversary steelbook. This is good. Check it out. Superman Unbound. This movie, this was a pretty good animated title as well. Blu-ray. Into the Spider-Verse. This was excellent. It had a few things to it that I didn't care too much for, like the pig Spider-Man, the robot. All I get it, they was from different dimensions, but other than that, this was awesome. I'm waiting on Into the Spider-Verse 2. There's definitely going to be an Into the Spider-Verse 2. Ultimate Avengers. This was good. This was damn good. Ultimate Avengers 2. The follow-up to Ultimate Avengers. And Next Avengers. This is the Avengers Kids. There was a war with Ultron. He killed all the Avengers except for Tony Stark and the Hulk, who you can see is old. I have all the seasons of the Boondocks. Season 1. Season 2, which is the best season in my opinion. Season 3, which is probably the second best season. And Season 4, which was only 10 episodes. And the episodes was okay. You could tell the series was going down, getting ready to go out. There's a Season 5 coming back out. So there's a Season 5 coming. So we'll see what that's all about. But the Boondocks, always entertaining and always a message in each episode if you knew what to look for. Now, Thundercats. This is a new release of the Thundercats series. If you're a collector, you might remember that when Thundercats first was available on DVD, the whole series, it was hella expensive. I seen it when it first came out, over $200 for the whole series. Now, I'm quite sure, I didn't see it, but for the price that I paid for this one versus what that series go for, I think that series might be mastered better. It might be more extras, more features. This is a very stripped down series, but again, this is the whole series and it's 60 something dollars. And you could tell the quality isn't, there's really no bump in quality. It looked like they took this straight from the old material and just put it on DVD, which for me, for the price, it's fine. It's not a downgrade, but it's not an upgrade. It's what you expect from the 80s Thundercats. So if you want better features and probably a cleaner presentation, you're going to spend that extra money. But for me, this was good enough. It worked well. And it's in this really nice case. This case is just like the Stardate collection, the Star Trek Stardate collection. See here, guys? It's exactly the same. This comes out so you can access all the discs. So that's cool. And here's your episode listing right here. So this is official. This is official release. This isn't a bootleg or anything like that. This is Thundercats. This release came out about 6 weeks ago. This is new because I actually pre-ordered this, and the guy I picked it up from Best Buy. DuckTales. Now this is the complete series plus the DuckTales movie. This is like $17, $18 at Best Buy or anywhere. This is very affordable. You got all the DuckTale volumes plus the movie. You guys remember back in the 80s, in the early 90s, Disney had the afternoon game on Smash at one point. They had DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. They had Tailspin. They had it all. They had it going on. They really had it going on. Disney was crushing for a little bit. DuckTales. I'm waiting to get the complete collection of Tailspin and Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers when they become available. I think Disney's going to release all the sets in cases just like this. Voltron. I remember when they released these sets in these commemorative tins. Each season or volume came in a different lion color tin. So this is the first one. I only got the first one. I didn't really care too much about collecting all of them because I really was interested in the pilot episode and a few episodes leading up to them forming Voltron. That's what I was really interested in. And I think the movie is on this one. Fleet of Doom. I think it's on this one. If not, just let me know in the comments. I think it is. I'm not sure. But yeah, the Voltron Volume 1 Blue Lion. This one is near and dear to my heart. It's one of my favorite animated movies of all time by DreamWorks. The Prince of Egypt. The artwork, the story, the voice acting, just the story of this. This film is very emotional. It's a great film for you and your entire family to watch. Prince of Egypt, check it out. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the back of the case. I like to show you guys that. G.I. Joe the movie. If you are a person of a certain age, you'll know exactly what this is. I don't have to worry about spoilers with this one. I think everybody who wanted to see this seen it. Yo Joe. This is on DVD. I don't think there's a Blu-ray release for this. Now this one is a hybrid. This is not really animated, but it is. This is like Space Jam. So I'll throw it in with my animated stuff, even though I could swing it both ways. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? This movie was, it was funny. Definitely ahead of its time, but it was a funny movie. Here's a complete series that I enjoyed a lot. As an adult, I enjoyed this series a lot, and I watched every episode of this series. Superman the Animated. This, I do believe the same people who did Batman the Animated did this. The artwork is exactly the same. This has great artwork, great voice acting, good stories. Superman the Animated. This is the complete series. This is very reasonably priced on DVD. Blu-ray is always going to be a few dollars more, but I think this one is in the 20s, like 25 to no more than 30 bucks for the complete series on DVD. I'm not sure the Blu-ray price on this one. Now, this is one of my favorite animated series of all time. And I go all the way back to Transformers and G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles, all of that. But this one is a newer series, and this is one of my favorite cartoon series. This is right up there, near and dear to my heart, like Transformers or Mask. It's right up, Thundercats. It's right up there with those. Not saying it's better, but it's right up there with those. And that's Batman the Animated Series. This is on DVD. They do have a Blu-ray release for this. The Blu-ray release is about 70 bucks. This one was about 40. When I got this one, it was about 35 bucks when I got this one. So it's a big cost difference. And it's animated. So I said, I know Blu-ray is superior, but on DVD for that price, I had to have it. And this is Batman Animated. It's going to come in 2 cases. Here's your volumes 1 and 2. And that's all of them. Here's the back of the cases. Okay, so that's Batman Animated. Next up, Chronicles of Riddick Dark Fury. It's what you would expect from a Chronicles of Riddick, but it's only animated. It's very good. I'm moving through this because I don't want this to take forever. Ninja Scrolls. Now, we just went through this one on my second spin haul video, so it's not a whole lot here. Just know this is a really good animated movie. Anime. It's very violent, very adult themed, very, very, very violent. Definitely, you don't want the kids seeing this. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. This is the new version, which now I'm an old school guy, and a lot of these shows I really enjoy. This one is, to me, in my opinion, as someone who was there with the original He-Man series, this is better than the original. Of course, it's drawn better. It's 30 years new. It better be drawn better. But this is it's just better. I love the artwork. I love the voice acting. The guy who plays Skeletor, I mean, they really did this. This is one of those animated series that is truly an upgrade to the original. It's not trying to go in a different direction than the original. It's just taking the original and upgrading it. They did this one right compared to what they did with Thundercats. When they did Thundercats, they went sideways with it. This one just kept going in the same direction. That's why this one was good. Now, I'm not sure how many seasons this one had. This is just the origins. This is just the first 10 episodes. If I can find out more about the whole series, I'm going to see if I can grab that and bring that to the channel for you guys. Hulk versus. Now, this is Hulk versus Thor and Wolverine. Both stories is in this case. It's got like a nice little lenticular case cover. This is a DVD. And here's the back of the case. You got both stories. Hulk versus Wolverine and then Hulk versus Thor. This one is pretty good. This is the 2-disc special edition of Green Lantern First Flight. This is basically the origin story of how Hal Jordan came across the power ring. This is really good. There's another Green Lantern animated movie called Green Lantern Emerald Knights. That's good too, but this is a little bit better. Check it out. DVD, I'm quite sure there's a Blu-ray for this one too. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme. This is a really good movie. I thought this was better than the live-action version of Doctor Strange, to be honest with you. Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. It's Superman and Batman fighting Darkseid for Kara, who is Kal-El. Shit, I'm messing his name up. Basically, Superman's cousin. They fighting to keep her from becoming Darkseid's. Darkseid's trying to recruit her to become the leader of his elite guard. And Superman and Batman is on a mission to save her. Batman Under the Red Hood. Guys, check this one out because this is serious. This right here is all that. If you're not a comic book buff or a like a buff of these kind of films, if you do watch this, it's gonna blow your mind and find out who's under that hood. That's all I'm gonna say. Superman Doomsday. This was good, but if you are familiar with the death of Superman, the world without Superman, and the reign of the Superman timeline, that those graphic novels or trade paperbacks, and you've seen this, after you've seen those, you'll be a little disappointed by this because it strays so far away from the source material. But it's good. If you've never seen any of that stuff, if you didn't read any of those graphic novels or trade paperbacks, and you went straight to this, you'll think this was good, and it is good. But if you're coming from that, you'll say, oh, this is a little disappointing. The Iron Giant. This is a great little family movie. This is good. I enjoyed this one more than I thought it would. Than I thought I would. Last but not least, we got Superman, Batman, Public Enemies on DVD. This is a really good one. Superman and Batman are going up against Metallo and Lex Luthor. Really good. Whenever Superman go up against Metallo or Brainiac, it's usually a really good battle. In fact, there's a movie out there, I forget what it's called, I'm going to grab that one, where Superman, it's about, what is it called? It's about, wait a minute, I think Superman Unbound might be about Brainiac. So that's my animated stuff. I want to give an honorable mention to one of my TV shows that I really enjoyed. It's not animated, but I'm just going to give it an honorable mention because it's the complete series and it came out not too long ago. Knight Rider. This is the complete series. This is a Mill Creek release. I do believe this is a Mill Creek release. It's all the episodes in here. Yes, it is a Mill Creek release. They did it good. It's not a whole lot. They didn't do a lot of extras to it. It still, look the same. It's not really, it's on DVD, so there is a Blu-ray version, so I'm quite sure the Blu-ray version is probably a little cleaner. But that's it. That's my animated stuff. My sets, as I get more, we'll do a video on that. And we're going to do one on Disney movies. And I got so many more videos planned for you guys. Keep collecting. Keep having fun. If your internet goes down, we're covered. This is D. I'll catch you in the next episode of the Movie Bay. Enjoy movies with your family.